Welcome back to another Jay's Cool Luck video, and in this video, I'm bringing y'all my ranking for the Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home wave from 2023. Now, in this ranking, it will consist of just the 6 Carter characters and the 2 Deluxe characters, so that being the 3 Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, MJ, Sandman, and Matt Murdock, along with the 2 Deluxe characters, Oc and Green Goblin. They were released around almost the same time. I just thought, why not throw those 2 Deluxe characters into the wave? This should have been out earlier in the year when I did the Oc video. I just never got around to doing it. It really should have been out like December or January, but Oc took forever to come. So here we are now. I tried to do my best not to be biased with the 3 Spider-Man characters, and you'll see that in the video. Especially with Matt Murdock, who does not make it too far into the ranking. I'll just let y'all know that. Kind of hurt me. But yeah. With that, let me know your all's thoughts in the comments below of what your ranking would be for the top 5 or for the entire wave here. And eventually I'll do a ranking with everything from wave 1, this wave, and 3-pack. But with that said, let's now dive in to my ranking of the Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home wave from 2023. Last place, we got MJ from this carded wave, and although she's in last place, I am actually really happy we got an MJ in the wave. She, of course, did play a kind of a role there for Peter, in the movie. And so, yeah, she just came with some fists and the box, which aren't that exciting accessories. She is kind of like a civilian type of character in this outfit, and kind of like Matt Murdock. But I just think she's in last place for me. But again, I'm happy we had her in this wave. So with that said, let's now move on to our number 7 spot. At the number 7 spot in my list, we got Matt Murdock. Now, this kind of hurts me to put him down this low. For those who do not know, who may be new to the channel, I am visually impaired. I can still see, but I am legally blind, but also known as visually impaired. So him having the cane and having this character as Matt Murdock compared to Daredevil, I'm actually really happy that it came like this. Now I'm really looking forward to the Daredevil Born Again show, because I know we'll get Pops and Marvel Legends action figures for that wave, hopefully. So I can't wait to get characters from like in the Daredevil suit. But sticking to the Matt Murdock aspect of it, he is a guy in a suit who may be kind of boring to some people. But he just comes with a cane, which again, I'm really happy to have in toy form. He also comes with a brick that gets thrown through the window. The one little complaint I had about this Matt Murdock was his sunglasses. I think they're supposed to be like a silver, like lenses, or like the frames for the glasses, and it's like a brownish color. I know it was silver in the Daredevil show, but I'm pretty sure in the MCU it's also supposed to be that silver color. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. But besides that, I am super happy to have him in my collection, and hopefully this shows you that I'm really trying to not be biased when it comes to Spider-Man and having this guy who I really like so far down the list. But anyway, I talked too much in this category. Let's now move on to the number 6 spot. At the number 6 spot, we got Sandman. Now, he is one of the 3 villains we've got from this sort of wave. Like I said in the intro, we are going to include the Deluxe, Oc and Green Goblin, so those will be in later in the list. Still waiting for, I believe, Electro and Lizard, so if they ever do make those characters, and if I ever get the original Spider-Man No Way Home wave, I will definitely do a ranking, probably a second ranking, but with everything from Spider-Man No Way Home. 3-pack, first wave, this wave, and deluxes. But anyway, back to Sandman. He is kind of a more boring looking villain, but at the same time, I do like how it turned out. I like the extra hands you get, the big, giant hands. It's with the sand forming. You do get normal, I think, just hands for him to place on him. They're in my storage in the bag with all the other accessories, so I can't remember what else he came with. But besides that, I think they did a decent job with the Sandman. I guess all of these characters, even the ones in last place, they're not like, it's not like I didn't like them. Kind of like my Thor Dark World character that I did in my Infinity Saga review. That one I really wasn't a huge fan of. But these ones I am. They're just kind of lower on the list. And so with Sandman, he is a villain, so it's cool to get one of them. It's just maybe not the most exciting villain from this line. But yeah, that's where he stands in my ranking. Let's now move on to the top 5. I do want to say real quick, these 3 were super hard for me to rank. I just want to put that out there. But now we move on to our top 5. At the number 5 spot, we got Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Now, really for me, Andrew and Tobey, for these two characters, they're good figures. I'm just kind of going based on the head sculpt here. So, Tobey's head is a bit younger, which I really don't mind, honestly. But I feel like they did a really good job on Andrew's head and everything, so that's why he'll be the next one. But besides that, Tobey is my Spider-Man. Him and Tom are like my favorite ones. I do like Andrew, but Tobey's first, then Tom, then Andrew. So again, it was really hard to rank, to put this guy somewhere in the ranking, and I guess again it shows I'm trying not to be biased with these Spider-Man characters. But yeah, another thing was that they did come with less accessories than they did in the 3-pack, which I still need to get. And so, kind of my also thoughts with this, which we'll kind of show when we get to Tom's. I mean, we did get these two suits earlier, I guess in 2022. We just didn't have the head sculpt. So with Tom's, it is technically somewhat a new suit for this movie. It's just, yeah. So that's where Tobey stands in my ranking. Let's now move on to the 4th ranking. At the number 4 spot, we got Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Again, we've had this suit before. We're just getting the head accessory. We did not get all the hand accessories in his, just like Tobey's, but Tom does get, I think, most of the hand accessories. But I just want to bring him up again real quick. Just look at the head sculpt right there. I really think they did a good job there, especially with the hair and everything with Andrew. So that's why he's kind of next. So with these two, I was just kind of basing off the head, but the suits are pretty cool. But we gotta look at his suit right there. So yeah, of course I gave him the web hands right there. But again, we just same suit we've gone before, just getting that extra head. So that's where I place him in my ranking. But yeah, again, these three were really hard for me to rank. I really didn't know if I was gonna go based off my favorite Spider-Man head sculpts or like suits and whatnot. But it was just really hard. So let me know in the comments below where you would rank these three, just in general, and then maybe in your listing if you want to tell me your list in the comments below. But with that down, let's now move on to our top 3. So in 3rd place, we got Tom Holland's Spider-Man. This is supposed to be his final swing suit from the movie. And yeah, now with this one, we did get all the accessories. And it is technically a new Spider-Man suit for this, I guess, movie line. Because in the 3-pack, they got the Interceptor suit, or no, the integrated suit. So yeah, they didn't just release that one, they give us a whole new character. So I feel like that aspect kind of bumps him up a bit. Again, in reality, I probably would say Tobey, but if we're trying to give him a fair chance and not just going based off my favorite Spider-Man, I'm trying hard. But that's where Tom comes in 3rd place, and plus he is a pretty good Spider-Man. I know a lot of people like the Spider-Man, and but for me, like I said, if I'm ranking all of these three Spider-Man, it's a new Spider-Man suit for the MCU, and you get more accessories if you're going based off that aspect as well. So that's where Tom lands in my ranking. Let's now move on to our top 2. So in 2nd place, we got Doc Ock. Now, looking at this, maybe he should be 1 or 2 down, but I think they did a really good job with this deluxe Doc Ock. You got his tentacles here, and sorry the camera may move in this shot, but you got his tentacles. You get some interchangeable tentacles where you can close them and everything, but these are the ones I have on and everything. Real quick, I do want to say, I keep saying tentacles for these pieces, the claws. So you get interchangeable claws for Doc Ock. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if I'll say tentacles again when I say you can swap them, but if I do, I meant to say the claws. In fact, this one I can hold on to the bookcase when I have him display. And let's talk about displaying him. So my only one big gripe with this character is that it's hard to get him to stand with these tentacles on the bottom. You got these big ones where it's supposed to stand, which you can. You just gotta be really good and have again in a good pose with these bendy wire tentacles. But I like the trench coat. I like how the characters turned out, and this is supposed to be based off his Doc Ock from movie 2, Spider-Man 2, I mean. So yeah. Again, the only real thing I have to say about this is just the tentacles, but at the same time, they did a really good job on them. So that's why he's at the number 2 spot. Let me know, do you think he should be down a bit more just because you can't get him to stand? Because I guess that would be a big feature with Doc Ock. But yeah. But with that, let's now move on to my number 1 spot. Okay, so I'm going to be moving the camera a bit, so if it's shaky, that's why. But number 1 spot, we got Norman Osborn, Green Goblin himself. And They did a really good job on this figure. I am so happy how it turned out. You get his helmet, which is not on him, but you get helmet even though it's not accurate, like to have on this costume. They still gave it to you, which is really cool. You get the pumpkin bomb, which is in his hand, but P.S. once that goes in his hand, good luck getting it out. Moving downwards a bit, we get look at his costume. I love the little spikes on his like knife spikes on his arms are there. I like the costume, everything. And you also get the glider, which now this figure did cost about $50. So because of that, it may be like too expensive in a way. But I feel like it's worth that and everything. Doc Ock was 40, so this was a deluxe set, but I'm just so happy how it turned out. You also get a stand. I will say this, after some time, his glider does, like the stand kind of starts to get loose. It's like his glider's easy to move, which I'll show right now. So you may be able to see some of the figures on this side, but I'm not sure. But like you see here, it's just very loose the way it moves there. It's definitely not as like stiff as it was when I first got it, so just note that it does get a bit loose over time. But besides that, I'm really happy how it turned out. You get him stand there, give him a cool pose. And so, yeah, I just really like how this Norman Osborn action figure turned out. But yeah, that's my #1 spot for this wave. And again, if they ever do release Electro or the Lizard, we'll do another ranking with all the Spider-Man No Way Home figures from everything. So, yeah. With that, let me now get into poses at the very end. We'll take a look at my outro. So there you go. That is my ranking for the Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home wave from 2023. Yes, we are reusing the same footage from the beginning. But hey, I don't know, I just thought we'd use it. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below of what you thought of my ranking. Did you agree with my ranking? Did you not agree with my ranking? And like I said at the beginning, share your thoughts in the comments below of what your ranking would be, or your top 3 or top 5, or your favorite one from the wave. Again, it was super hard not to be biased with the Spider-Man. Tobey is my favorite Spider-Man character, but I don't know, just looking at Tom and his accessories and that it's a new suit compared to the other two who just get new heads. I mean, I guess we have gotten Tom's head before, but still. And also, it did hurt me to put Matt Murdock that low in the ranking because, again, he is visually impaired just like me. But anyway, I don't know. Should I just let this footage go to the end? I don't know. I guess we won't. Who knows? We're almost there. But anyway, with that, I hope to see you all in the next video. I actually don't know what the next video will be because it'll be Funko reviews. But anyway, with that, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.